This is a short clip from today's podcast episode. That brings me to like something in your book. You said time is value, right? How slow can I go? This is like the opposite of a lot of business mentality out there, right? So touch on that a little bit. How you're showing value by taking your time in each place instead of rushing to the next customer.
Well, let me ask you this. When you go to the doctor, they gave you 10 minutes to get in and out, and they said, here's exactly what you need.
Right.
Would you be happy, or would you be happier when the doctor sat down and said, listen, talk to me a little bit about how you're feeling. Talk to me about your stress levels. Tell me about your diet. Are you getting your cardio? How happy are you overall? Are you on any medications? And they actually treat you like a human being and get to know you a little bit and smile and have a conversation. Or they were like, boom, next. And then it didn't go right because they didn't ask you the right questions.
Right.
So diagnosing the person before the problem, that takes some time. Showing up and actually caring and looking them in the eyes and smiling and hearing their story. I sat with a World War II vet for 4 hours one day when I was in the field.
Nice.
And I called my next customer and said, I'm going to be running really late. I'm willing to do that because this guy's telling me the best stories I've ever heard.
Right.
And it means a lot to me to have that human interaction, that relationship.
Yeah.
And if you don't get those relationships, you don't create a raving fan. So by taking your time, slowing down, explaining what you're doing, giving them options, doing show and tell, you're actually creating a lifetime customer, a lifetime relationship.
Yeah.
And I think that takes time. I've never created I don't speed date with customers because there's no value given there.
Right.
So slowing down and just really listening to the person and finding out what's right for them. Of course, you're going to tell them what's going on with the garage door, but you got to give options. I mean, how do I know that you have rats if I don't talk to you? If you got rats in the neighborhood, I'm going to install a bottom rubber with mesh in it that the rats can't chew through. Well, we never got the time to discuss these things, and I just fixed the small issue going on, and then you're calling me 2 months later. I've had so many clients call us, and they say, I've had the same company out 5 times in the last 18 months. Can you guys just come? I don't care what it costs. Can you fix it right? Because this is ridiculous, because they never had any training. They don't have any checks and balances. Right. They don't have any checklist. We've got a 151-point checklist to go through every single thing.
Wow.
The wiring, the back hang. I mean, we're looking at every detail. And we've got pictures to back it up to make sure that we did it. That creates accountability. And a lot of companies are like, we can never do that. Well, you'll never scale, period.
Got to get those systems to place.